The film introduces Louis, a 35-year-old stunning woman holding a senior position at Columbia University. Despite being divorced from her ex-husband Peter, they maintain a close friendship. Louis' boredom after work leads her to call Jessica, who confesses her thoughts of having an affair due to her husband's preoccupation with work. Jessica expresses her envy of Louis' single status. Feeling lonely, Louis receives a letter addressed to Scott, a man she had a college crush on. After the death of her husband in a car accident, Louise receives a letter from Scott, who invites her for an interview on Monday. However, the interview is merely a pretext for Louise to meet the person with that name. She eagerly awaits Scott's arrival on Monday, passing the time by reminiscing about her college days with her friend Jessica. When Scott finally arrives, Louise is astounded to find that he looks and sounds exactly like the Scott she knew in college. After the interview, Louis invites Scott to hang out and offers to explain the university rules to her. Scott accepts, and they spend a considerable amount of time together. Louis, who lacks experience in physical relationships, and Scott, who understands Louis' intentions, engage in drinking beer and conversing. During their conversation, Scott expresses her desire to paint Louis due to his beauty, and Louis reciprocates by touching her body. Their interaction eventually leads to intimacy. After a prolonged period of loneliness, Louis finally experiences happiness upon having sex. However, Scott's presence had been a source of comfort for Louis, and as Scott begins to distance himself, Louis feels a sense of isolation once again. Scott informs his mother that his interview has concluded and he will be returning home, marking the end of his stay with Louis. Louis requests Scott to promise to meet again the next day, and Scott agrees before taking a bath. Later in the evening, upon returning home from work, she unexpectedly encounters her ex-husband, who has arrived to terminate their relationship. Consequently, Louis' ex-husband remains at her residence following their discussion. The next day, Scott finds Louis' ex-husband, Peter, at Louis' house and becomes enraged. Louis asks Peter to leave, leading to an argument between Scott and Louis. Louis clarifies that nothing happened between him and Peter the previous night. Scott asks Louis if he wants to break up and then leaves. Louis confides in his friend Jessica, who advises him not to overcomplicate his relationship. Louis undergoes a significant transformation and encounters his ex-husband, conveying that their relationship can no longer continue. He presents Scott with his joining letter, sparking joy and fostering a deeper connection between them. The movie concludes with a passionate kiss between Louis and Scott, symbolizing their newfound love and commitment. Subscribe for more movies like this. Thank you for watching.